Hey everyone, this is Julie with Be Smart Social Media, and today I'm going to share just a couple of tips for you to use YouTube more effectively as an e-commerce company. So this video is geared towards those who haven't really used a lot of YouTube in the past, and whether you're a handcrafter, a small batch creator, an artisan, or a fairly large e-commerce company, this video can help you get on there and get started. So the first thing I want to mention to you is the content that you use. Whenever we talk about YouTube to our clients, the place that they always get hung up is what content to put out there. So rule number one is, if you already have video on, let's say, your Instagram or your Facebook accounts, you can actually repurpose that and use it for video on YouTube. And the reason you want to be on YouTube is it's almost like Google's second search engine. It's a really important search engine. So the more video you can have out there, the more likely it is that you will be found not only on YouTube, but potentially on Google as well. So I wanted to take a quick look at one of the, I found a company that I think does a pretty good job with content. And now remember, you can repurpose your content. If you want to take it to the next level for YouTube though, one of the types of content that does really, really well is how-to. And how-to content can mean a lot of different things, but for a handmaker or crafter or e-commerce type of company, one thing you will notice on this specific YouTube channel that I picked out, this Memory Box Candle Company, is the types of videos this founder and this business is putting out. So it's a lot of how-to, it's a lot of reviews, it's answering common beginner candle making questions, because this person knows that a lot of her audience are people who are probably starting to make their own candles. And so even like how I make my wax melts, I mean, these are some things that not only if you're selling directly to people who actually use your products in their making, but if you're selling products directly to consumers, I mean, she talks about this is, how she labels, her new candle studio. Like, these are all things, packing on Etsy orders, these are all things that her customers would love to see behind the scenes. And so it's not just kind of a how to make candles, it's a how to describing how her process works for the customers that buy candles from her. She's doing all of these videos with her cell phone camera, most likely. It looks like it from what I can tell. And you don't even need the fancier thumbnail to get started. You can take old videos that you put on Facebook, if they're still relevant, repurpose them somewhat, and bring them over to YouTube, and you'll have a YouTube video. So that's just kind of how you get started with content, and just some ideas about the type of content you can potentially share. Now, the other way you can use YouTube when you are an e-commerce company. So a lot of our clients are really into zero waste, and you can find other people on YouTube who are talking about zero waste, get involved in conversations with them, get involved in dialogue with them, and then you start to build a community around interests that are similar to yours. So I'm just going to go in here and type in, search for zero waste, and just see what comes up. This one just came out 2 days ago, and it has almost 100,000 views already. So, if you're just starting to use this, you might go into this video, and we're not going to watch it here. Well, I'll let it get past the advertisement, but you might want to scroll down through here and see what the comments are. You yourself might want to add a comment as your brand, or if you're using an account on YouTube as the founder of your company, you might want to add a comment here. But you can also kind of search through here and see what people are saying, and there might be, potential customers who might become interested in your products that you can also reply directly to. So not only would you add a public comment to this channel's YouTube video, but you could also reply directly to somebody else's comment. You can just kind of scroll down through here. It's very difficult. I still try. I mean, if you're really into zero waste, if you have, for example, a blog on your website that talks about how to go zero waste, maybe you put that in there and say, hey, here are some additional resources. There's a lot of different ways you can use YouTube. We've been using video here at BeSmart for quite a while now and have seen the benefit of it, especially in connecting to our ideal customers, just connecting. It almost feels like one-to-one. So if for no other reason than that, that's a good enough reason to get onto YouTube, have a goal of putting 1 or 2 videos out there a month, repurpose video content you already have. Behind the scenes content works great. Your customers most likely would like to hear from the founder or the people behind the scenes making the product. And you can use all of that insight to put content out there. And then on the other side of it is the engagement part, the outbound engagement. Look for people who are typically interested in what your other customers are interested in. Search for that and see if there's conversations to get involved in. You know, spend 15 minutes a week, 20 minutes a week doing that. Once you get good at it, and you will start to see not only your YouTube channel grow in subscribers, but you may start to bring in customers as well. So I hope that was helpful, just to give you kind of a quick crash course in how to use YouTube if you're an e-commerce company. Just some general ideas. If you want to get a little bit deeper into this, please feel free to reach out. We are pretty good at YouTube. We use it quite a bit for ourselves, and we do use it for some of our clients. So we would be happy to kind of walk you through and help you figure out if it makes sense or not for you to actually start a YouTube channel and then use it for engagement. So stay tuned. I'll be back with more videos like this to show you how to do little things here and there that can improve your social media marketing.